was digging through, trying to find a message that I wanted to do, well, God put it in my spirit. I was trying to meditate, and God is like, Mac, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I like this message. I love this message. I love the content of this message. It's a simple message, but you're going to find out the significance of how simple this message is. And the topic of the message is the reality of meet the way. Meet the way. Well, what are you talking about, Matt? Well, here's the thing, the concept of what's going on in this world today is that this world system is all about saying in the earth, that there are many ways of living life. Yeah. There's many ways of doing things. There's many ways of accomplishing goals in certain things and situations and circumstances or whatever that is in the world today. There's many ways of handling it and accomplishing it and it's succeeding to everyone. That's really the ideal concept that the world, any school, restaurant, businesses, politics, whatever field in the world has this concept that there's many ways of doing things. Now, the thing is, look, when you look at this world system with understanding, see, when you live in the eyes of understanding is that you are questioning what's going on, not that you know what's going on. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know a lot of people that think that way. I know what's going on. This going on. But in understanding, it's about questioning what's going on. It's about being enlightened to seek to find out the truth concerning a lot of things. Now, the thing is, of course, in this world system and in this so-called church system that is going on, I notice every time I look at things pertaining, what they're talking about, and in both sides, the world and the so-called church system, it's like it shows it's not defining whatever they're saying is not giving you really a definitive answer. You know what I'm saying? It's not, or more likely, a solid answer. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds, or as what Satan loved to use, it seems like a great answer. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a great answer because it's an answer that reflects, you being caught up in the system of this, so-called, church system and this wicked world system. You know what I'm saying? These two forces that's really are, Satan is using these both forces to deceive a lot of people and keep people not following the way. See, let me talk about the real quick since I said the way. The way means more likely only. You know what I'm saying? It's the only. It's only one. You know what I'm saying? It's only one. It's one and only one. Something like that. And the thing is, here's the thing about people that, of course, unfortunately, in this so-called world system, so-called church system and world system, they like something that they try to find a way to do what they want to do, whenever they want to do, whatever they want to do, and find some kind of legitimate connection with God. Whoa. Wow. Well, here's the thing, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. The thing is, I think you better understand what Isaiah 55 is saying, that God's ways are higher than our ways. And when he says higher than the heavens, try finding the height of space. Exactly. The thing is, we're dealing with something way more grander scale, as what people say. Now, but this world system is like, it's a trip, it trips me out watching it. That people will create ways that is like somewhat or sort of kind of, or it just get kookier every minute, every time I look around and look at Facebook and look at other stuff of these ways, and that people will follow this way. And the thing is, all I'm going to do, say, well, Matt, I think this way is the correct way for me to go. I gotta go this way, and or I gotta go this way because this way seemeth right, and it comforts my fleshly feeling. Really, they're not gonna tell you that, but I can sense the tendency of how they're expressing themselves concerning what they're saying. It's just, look, guys, this Jesus, meet the way. Now, look let's go with the garden. Let's go to the Garden of Gethsemane. He said, if it, more likely I'm paraphrasing, if it's another way to, save humanity, please give it to me, God. Or more likely he said, if the cup, let this cup pass. If it be thy will, let this cup pass. If there's another way of handling the situation, of saving humanity, please present that way without me being ripped up 39 lashes and a crown of thorns on my head. Yeah. He said, nevertheless, not my will, but thine will. See, that now, because here's the thing about, Matthew 6 and 10. Check this out. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done. Let's go to this will, because watch this will. Let's put this will with what Jesus says. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine will. Let's put that thine will with this will. Can we do that? Boom. Because see, the topic of this message is meet the way. Putting, thy kingdom come, thy will, not my will, but thine will. Boom. You get the entryway, the way of you entering into this kingdom of heaven that is pretty much presented to you according to the word of God. That is supposed to, if you want a true, genuine relationship with your Creator, this is the way to go. Now, people don't like that ideal because, you're not going to like that ideal because what you said, the spirit is willing to go this way, but the flesh, yes, is weak. It's not going to help you or motivate you to go this direction. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring your flesh to something spirit. And something spirit is not going to accept your flesh. See, Jesus was one of the reasons that made Jesus acceptable sacrifice on the cross is he got rid of his flesh. You know what I'm saying? He showed that act that got rid of his flesh, mingled his flesh, that tear apart his flesh, And the thing is, Christians not getting that memo correctly. You know what I'm saying? Because of this world society, it's all about really finding many ways to magnify your flesh. And whatever, magnify your flesh in the church, magnify your flesh in the world. It's ways, plural, to magnify your flesh. Because the thing is, and it's that people are falling for it because they think, like I tell people, is John 3:30. God taught me, eliminate me. Eliminate the flesh. You know what I'm saying? This is flesh elimination. This is, and the thing is, because people feel, here's the thing, God taught me about that we must learn how to be faithful. First of all, learn how to operate by faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence not seen. Faith come by hearing the word of God. Faith is the establishment of your spirit, that you will become faithful, that you're capable of saying that the world is too temporal for me. To me, faith will give you an addiction for forever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Jesus showed, the addiction, that, rip my flesh, get rid of my fleshly body, beat my flesh to a pulp, do whatever it is, because I'm so full of faith. And I became a faithful servant that I am addicted to get to heaven, for my God to resurrect me from the grave in the third day so I could be with him. That's what concept that Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life was all about. He was all about, hey, get rid of this so I could get the real thing. I could get what's really real, what's really for me, what's really going to do something for me that's going to make me a greater person. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make me, because look, we are made in the image and the likeness of God, whether we like it or not. But if we want to conform into this world and be deformed and lower our standards concerning following these many ways that we can magnify our image and magnify our flesh, you know what I'm saying? We don't really want the true reality of who we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be the image and likeness of God, because we think that this flesh and this, earthly temple, really wasteland. In the kingdom of God, the world is a wasteland, because things, you have it and now you don't. You know what I'm saying? We see a wasteland. We see everything is temple. You know what I'm saying? It is temple, but people don't desire to want to see it that way. They think that they think it's some substance to it. No, there's no really true substance to this world. And the thing is, we need to understand that's reality. You know what I'm saying? That we're a temple. You know what I'm saying? We could be here today, gone tomorrow. Nobody's not promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, is not guaranteed. But the thing is, at the same time, there's something, is a substance that is forever and ever and ever and ever, that is unseen to us, that we need to understand that this is the way to go. Not the mini way, but the way to go. Or more likely, Matthew 7, broad is the gate, many shall go through, in their destruction. More likely, the broad gate has a lot of temporal stuff, temporal people, temporal things, and people go that broad gate, temporal people, temporal things, destruction, no problem. But narrow is the way that, that you have to get in order to go to this way. You got to be in order. You can't be going here. There's no room for going here, going there. It's just you go the straight pathway, and you get to be with your Creator that few will go through. That is the ideal of meeting the way, and I pray that you meet the way, the true way, and be about it. That's the message I hope you got to understand. God be the glory here forever and ever in Jesus' name. Amen.